right, so you're almost done. So it should be the last one you're doing if you're following the circuit. And this one we're solving by the quadratic formula. So for the quadratic formula, you want to get everything on one side so it's in standard form, so we can figure out what A, B, and C are. Okay, then we're going to use the quadratic formula, so you are going to need to have it memorized definitely by the end of this week, by Wednesday or Thursday for your test. So x equals the opposite of b, plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. Okay, so in this case, b is 2, so the opposite of 2 is negative 2. Plus or minus the square root, b squared is 4, so 2 squared is 4, minus 4 times a, which is 2, times c, which is negative 1, over 2 times a. All right, so then we need to figure out what we have going on the inside. So negative 4 times 2 is negative 8. Negative 8 times negative 1 is positive 8. 4 plus 8 is 12. I don't know why I wrote 18. Okay, so we're not done. We don't want to start reducing fractions yet, so hold off to the very last step. If you do that too soon, you're going to mess up. So we need to reduce the square root of 12. So I'm going to do it a long process. If you can do it faster, go ahead. But we want to find a perfect square that goes into 12, which is 4. So I broke it down. It's the square root of 4 times the square root of 3. The square root of 4 is just regular 2. Okay. So then I like to draw the heart, where anything that's not under the square root, so you should have 3 numbers in the heart. If they have a common factor, we would reduce them. So we would reduce them all by 2. So that's going to be negative 1 plus or minus the square root of 3 over 2. Now this should be the answer to the very first question. So let's look at it and talk about what that looks like for a second. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Those are the exact same answer. This answer just has our fractions separated. So if you've been following the circuit, you're done.